So you got a guy that you're interested in, and you want to kind of make it go to the next level. Now, your question is, how do I make this guy fall for me? First of all, welcome back to My Opinion, guys. Today's topic is how to make a guy fall for you. How, I can't say he'll be in love, but I damn sure can give you some good tips on how to manipulate a situation and make a guy fall for you. Fall very deeply. Now, love, I'm not sure because people can't control their feelings, but I can help you tip the scales into your own favor. Now, let me start out by saying I'm a guy. So I know what men want, and also I talk to a lot of other guys, and I can kind of give you guys, I can definitely give you guys some serious game to help you out. And it ain't about playing games, it's about game that will help you rise to the top. Because remember, no matter who you are, you have people pursuing you. So if you're into a guy, doesn't mean he's a hoe, but if he's about something, there's a lot of the girls that want to get at him. Same way with you. If you're about something, there's a whole lot of men that want to get at you, right? That don't mean you're a hoe. It just means that you have a lot of men that are interested in you. And this way, you can raise your stock to the top. Rise like the cream. So, let's start off by saying, you got this guy that you already know. You guys are already communicating. I don't know how long you've known each other, but let's say you've known each other for year, 2 years, or whatever. And maybe you guys haven't taken it to another level, like been on any dates or out to the movies or any of that other stuff. So let's just start off by saying, let's say you guys are co-workers or school friends, you know? You guys went to school together, whatever. But anyway, you're around this guy sometimes, not a whole lot, but you're around this guy sometimes. But when you come around him, give him a little bit of a compliment, you know? Some of the same things that women like, men enjoy it as well. Like compliments, you know? Like, oh man, you're handsome. Man, you got some muscles. Oh, do you work out? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's funny. It's funny, you may think it's a joke, but men like that. We like to hear that. The same way you guys love to hear that you have pretty eyes, or your hair is beautiful, if your outfit is on point, or your skin, you know? You like those compliments that are not, hey gal, what's up? You know what I mean? You like those genuinely, I like you, I'm into you compliments, right? So men like that as well. So let's start there. Give him a compliment. You know how to flirt with a guy without flirting with a guy. Let's say you're going out to a club or some gathering, or like at a basketball game or a football game, right? And you know you only see this guy once every so often. So you see him, you need to make a move. But how do you make a move and it doesn't look like you're desperate? Well, let's say you see him at a game. You walk up to him and you say, every time I see you, you are a nice, handsome man, and you look nice every time I see you. Then he knows, whoa, this girl's into me. But she came on to me kind of classy. You know what I mean? So that's it. You're doing it, but you're doing it in good taste. So I give you guys some other pointers on that, maybe on a later topic. But this topic is for me and you already know that you're already talking to, right? So if you guys already made it back, y'all guys have been around each other and you're on the phone, you're talking. And he's like, hey, how was your day? You know, and then you ask him, hey, my day was good. My day was pretty good. You know what? I thought about you today and I was wondering how your day went. And so tell me a little bit, how'd your day go? Okay. Your day went well. Okay, cool. Huh. Do you ever get rest? You know, you got to ask him, do you ever get rest? Let's say he's an athlete, or he's an attorney or something, you know, a doctor, you know, he's always working. So you ask him, hey, do you ever get rest? Say, you know what do you do for fun when you're not working, right? So then that lets him know you want to know, you acknowledge that he's a hard worker. So you already acknowledge that. So that's a plus, that you see him, you're watching him. But you also want him to take time out for him. But you're also trying to get to know him, right? The same way you want men to get to know you, you want to get to know a man. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to know him. Hey, what do you like to do, like, when you're unwinding, right? So let's say he says, man, you know what? I like going to go do, I don't know, he likes hiking or something like that. And that's something you've never done before. When you go, it's something that so you should say, you know what, that's something I've never done. Is that fun? You know what I mean? What is it you like about that? You know what I mean? Seem genuinely interested in whatever it is he likes. Because some of the things he liked that you may not have an interest for, remember, there's a lot of things in your life you've done that you never had an interest for, right? So you get with this dude, maybe he can turn you on to something that you don't know anything about. Well, let's say he's into something that you do like. Say, okay, you do that? Say, you know what? I like that too. I've been doing that. You know what? Have you ever went and hiked at this place? Or have you ever tried this trail? You know, the next time I go, if you want, I'll invite you, right? Or the next time you go, if you want some company, I'll go. You know what I mean? You know, you start hinting around that you want to be a part of what he's doing, but you're not trying to come on strong like, I want this to be us, me and you, I see us there. You just genuinely trying to have fun. Like, you might want to go shoot some pool or play arcade games. Like, say, hey, my girls and all, they get ready to go out. Do you got any guys that can shoot pool, or you guys know how to play video games or any of this stuff? Or we're going here, we're going to go play putt-putt. Me and my girls are generally going to go do this. Why don't you and some of your friends come, so that way it won't seem like you're on a date, because you don't want this thing to seem like you're desperate. But what that's doing is also showing him that there's a fun side of you, you know? Because a lot of times we meet a lot of women that don't like to do a variety of things that men like to do, right? Like, some women are into basketball or football all the time, right? You may not be into that kind of stuff, but you should be into, are you into swimming? Are you into bowling? Are you into shooting pool? Or that? That's why asking those questions of what is it you do for fun helps you out. So when you get with your girls and y'all start talking, hey, let's try this, let's do that, you know? And you're starting to get into his world a little bit that's not like, I'm looking to be with you on a serious level, settle down with you, and have kids. Because men can see that junk coming a mile away. Like, I'll tell you what, when you meet a guy, right, and the guy really wants to get to know you, you know the difference between him wanting to get to know you and him wanting to know get to know you sexually. You know what I mean? So you know how to separate the serious from the curious, right? So do the same thing to him. So let's say it's progressing a little bit more and more and more. So you guys are starting to hang out. It's not like you're hanging out with him like you're flirting with him, trying to get on him, but you're kind of like acknowledging him, you know, you cool, you know, this and that, and you're into him. Let him know you're into him. Laugh at some of his jokes and that kind of stuff, right? And then find out what it is he wants to do in life. Right? Say, man, when he tells you what he does for a living, say, is that something you've always wanted to do, or is that just something you're doing? And let's say he say, nah, you know, I cut hair, I work at a barber shop, or I have my own barber shop, but I didn't never really want to be a barber. I just knew it was something easy to do, or I took over the barber shop from my father or my uncle, or I fell into this. But my heart is being a veterinarian. Oh, for real? You like to be a veterinarian? Oh, okay. Or you thinking about going back to school? No, I kind of gave that up. So then you kind of see where his head is and say, you know, well, if you don't really want to go to school to be a veterinarian, why not start another business where you're washing dogs and taking care of dogs, or go work for a veterinarian? You ever thought about that? You know, you start giving him suggestions on things he'd like to do, because then he'll appreciate you more. Because one thing that men don't get, we don't get a whole lot of women that come on to us with from a standpoint of genuinely care about what we're into in the long term. You know what I mean? Because like, you guys know what we want in the short term, the physical aspect, but you guys don't really put forth much thought on what it is and where we see ourselves in the future. You know what I mean? Where you stress it to us as much where you can see, like, let's say you got a guy that's a musician. He's like, man, I've been trying to be a musician for years. You know, it might be something he does or he wants to do in life that you say, you know what, that ain't something I want to do. But if it is something you want to do, or to be a part of, a guy that's into that type of lifestyle, whatever it is, you'll know, and you'll know, how can I help him? And it's those little things like that will help you start rising to the top. When you start really being genuinely into what we're into. There's all kind of ways to be a part of what we like to do and our future without being 100% for it. Meaning, if you're not into football, you don't have to fake it and say, oh, I'm going to watch every football game with you. You know what I mean? But you can say, hey, look, I'll let you do your football, but guess what? I got some tickets to the next football game that's here, and I'll go with you there. You see what I'm saying? You went and bought the tickets. You say, hey, let me take you to a game. There's all kind of stuff you can do at the game. You can watch the girls in the outfits. You can look at her hair. You can just do whatever. There's all kind of things you can do on the times that you guys go out together, but it'll go a long way with him because he's like, you know what? She did this. She's not really 100% part of it, but she found a way how to have fun in something that I like to do. Man, she's a keeper. Or I like her a lot because now I'm starting to have fun with her. And the best way to get to a dude is to always have fun with him because that's what we do. That's why men, we're so close to our boys because we always have fun times. When you talk about dudes and you listen to their stories, one thing that you always learn, whether it's an old basketball crew, football crew, hanging on the block crew, singing crew, rap crew, it all comes down to one thing, fun. And how much he enjoyed that time, that point in time with those people. So he always goes back to that. So I hope that helped and hope that gives you a little bit of insight on how men's minds work. And if you guys have any comments or any more questions, I can do another topic on this. I can go a little further in details, but I don't want to hold you guys here all day because some of these things can go on and go different places. But until the next time, like, subscribe, and share. Share it with your girl because I'm sure your girl is single and she needs to hear this because you're tired of listening to her cry over her baby daddy. Hit her up with this. Share this video with her. And till next time, peace.